so let's do the lake house. This will be interesting because then we still have a DLC for Control to play. Hopefully that will be an
This
entire...
isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls.
3 hours for stream or somewhere along there because...
Last one was in 2010.
Otherwise we'll have to find something to fill in.
It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work.
Yes.
When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
Okay, are we gonna play as Estevez now, maybe? We'll finally know the combination. Somebody write it down.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons.
Marmons?
So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
The lake house. Speak to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont and enter the lake house. Okay, I have an ID card. That's good. That lets us in.
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything? Radio me.
Okay, I have a flashlight. That is good.
The lake house was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
Okay. Checking that out. So this must be the research facility. So the expansion that we're playing, the DLC, is like explain to Saga all of the details.
Investigations Department.
What the FBC found here, I think.
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No?
Right, right.
Okay, well, this is definitely going in the report. It's locked.
Of course. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. That means that they probably have objects of power here. No doodling. This place looks like more like a freaking bunker than a research facility. Lake House Daily. Okay, what's all this? Oops. The Lake House Daily. Good news. HQ still dark. Pie was good. More pie for the rest of us. Thanks, Rose. We have coffee. Deerfest this week. And this. The bad news. HQ still dark. Nut allergy bad. No Ama beer. It's good. Tried it. The artist is illegible. Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. All vacation time canceled. Oh, dude. Bummer. Not good for you guys. Okay. I'm scared to go stand down here. We'll just check the perimeter
Dr. Marmont's
first.
not here. Nobody
Experiment
is?
in progress, huh?
I'll have to check downstairs. An experiment? That bodes well.
Why is she saying the same things that I'm thinking? Okay,
Changing passwords, huh?
Okay, from Security and Technical Support Division to all departments, update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. Whoa. Too far. We're aware this may be an inconvenient change and lead to... Stop talking. Stop talking. We are aware that this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for your compliance. Okay, so we know the first digits are going to always be the same. We know that the last are going to change. We know that it's going to be 6 digits. So we don't know how many of the last are going to change. So that's interesting. Let's see what else is here. Replacement keycard request form. Please fill out the fields below before delivering the form to security. New keycard will be issued to you once your request is processed. Name Jules Marmot. Position co-head of research. Required clearance, the highest one. I forget what it's called. My old card went missing. That's not good. Indicate here if your card was stolen. How would I know if it's stolen or lost? Why do you not put microchips inside to follow them if you're so concerned with this? I'm the head of research and I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the workday. Research profile reads subject P. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of. I wonder if this is the guy that was painting in Alan Wake 1 outside at Dr. Hartman's facility. Even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and is an estimated 40 to 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in his range is due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effect have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. Conclusion. The subject is suspected to be a Class 2 para-utilitarian, though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current of future events via the art he creates, but the extent of this forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. Okay, and I think I missed something over here. Yeah, this. September 14th, 2023, Thursday. Science fact of the day. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented her free time. She patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38. I wonder if that's true. That's crazy. I did not know that, if that is actually factual. Well done, game. We learn something new every day. Whose bust is this? To my fellow head of the lake house, love, Diana. I think that's a bust of Alan Wake, maybe. Kind of looks like it. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the flashlight and the light in the game. What is all of this? Barrows University, on the recommendation of the facility and by the virtue of the authority vested in them, the trustees of Barrows University have conferred on Jules Francois Marmont the degree of a Doctorate of Applied Science, and is entitled to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. William Devereaux, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Paul Jensen, Dean of Barrows University. Whoops. I hate when I back out of the things. Notice of appointment from Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research. Of course. To Dr. Jules Marmont, subject appointment as facility head. The senior leadership of the Federal Bureau of Control is determined to appoint Dr. Jules Marmont as head of research at the facility at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. Zachariah Trench, Bureau Director. Casper Darling, Bureau Head of Research. And we have a special certificate, Federal Bureau of Control Special Service Certificate. This exceptional contribution certificate is awarded to Jules Francois Marmont in grateful recognition of his outstanding contributions to the Bureau's scientific endeavors. Casper Darling, Head of Research. Okay, so Darling thought quite a bit of the two Marmonts, it seems like. Sweet. Here's a map of the facility.
That's handy.
This is probably going to be big then. More intel from Avi Ramani to FBC personnel. Status update re oldest house. This is tying directly into control then. To all staff, on-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. So this is concurrent with Jesse, but you see that the previous document over there, Director Trench, at the time that he made the guy head of this, that had happened. But if this is under active lockdown, that means in the same time frame, Jesse is at oldest house, trying to get rid of the hiss right now. Status of Director, Trench Management Team, and all other personnel inside the oldest house at the time of the lockdown's initialization remains unknown. Well, we know Trench is dead. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the redacted field originating from the oldest house as of redacted, increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to this signal should contact them immediately. Sincerely, Ava Ramani, Supervisory Agent. And that's a name that I don't think we ran across in Control yet. Thank you very much for the lurk, Yumi and Benny. Appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out with us on the channel today too as well. Much love, my friend. Much love. All right. Is there anything else of importance back here? Wouldn't. Oh, wait. There is. Urgent reminder, lake safety protocols. Please remember that the following recreational activities are forbidden in the waters of Cauldron Lake. These restrictions apply to both civilians and FBC employees. And remember the Tor and Odin, the Anderson brothers, they actually drank from it. Fishing, redacted, swimming, boating applies to canoes, kayaks, motorized boats, etc. Using the water for redacted purposes. Water skiing, and I think they were using the water for moonshine too. Redacted in the water, and paddle birding. These activities can result in redacted in an estimated redacted % of cases. If you're unclear about any of these restrictions listed above, please speak with redacted. We will have to look this up. We will have to. Okay, I'm gonna pull up Google. I have to look. I have to see what paddle birding is, if it's real or not. Paddle birding. Oops. What you need to try paddle birding. It's actually a thing? What is it? Oh, it can be easier to see wildlife while paddling. Okay, all right. So you probably go out and like paddleboard, or it's the like bird watching while paddling. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So it's not paddleboarding; it is paddle birding. That just sounds so strange to me. I've never heard of that before. Okay. Other document here. Wait, was that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Paddle birding. Just sounds so wrong. Okay, we couldn't get in this room, right? That the lights are on. Yeah, it's locked. Okay, so that leaves us to the center and the elevator. Actually, we have a map too. Let me pull this up. Ground floor, panel control room. Holding observation, page development, research archives. Project Ramus, led by Jay Marmot, involves paintings, para-utilitarian. I'm over here too reading. Marmots, where are they? Experiment in progress. Probably downstairs. Did they like come up missing or something? Chief Technician Office. Okay. All right. Well, let's check this elevator. Let's go. It's the sound. Okay, let's go up. Luckily, Estevez has clearance for all of this, which is nice. Oh, I have to pick. Well, should we do it floor by floor? Let's go to level. Oh, get access. Keycard access to the elevator. Wait, do I not have access?
Access denied. Access denied.
Are you serious? I'm freaking Agent Estevez of the FBC. Why do I not have access to this? You will respect my authority. Okay, wow. Was there a document in here? Like, okay, wait a minute. He lost his key card somewhere, right? What if we can find it? Oh, I never looked on here. There's a password. Okay, and it did say something about the passwords. Okay, maybe we need to do this. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Effective September 13th. Let's try to figure out this password. So, passwords may be reset daily. We're aware. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Okay, so we know it's 6 digits. It has permanent numbers. It says not to use birthdays or the current date or phone numbers or anything. So this is gonna be like not helpful to us. Let me just look through here. There's not any numbers on any of this stuff that I see. Maybe the clues are back here. Okay, we have 18 completed on July 18th. That's something. I don't know if it helps us. It really doesn't, because we need 6 numbers. It'd be nice if we could just find his key card. That is a big circle on it, but it doesn't tell us anything. And I don't know, when I was reading these, I wasn't thinking about a password. I don't think that is anything. That's interesting, though, the donuts right there in the shape of a 0. I don't know if that has significance or not. That's a 1 donut. See, there's another 0 here. %, effort. I don't think anything on these was no numbers really that we would need. Was there anything out here? I don't think it would be out here. All right, guys. Well, we have ads coming in. All right, guys, we are back. So we're trying to figure out this this code. We gotta put into the computer here. I know I'm not seeing a whole lot of information around here that's like actually readable. So, oh, I love the crow facts. The distinctive caw sound that crows makes is just one of many vocalizations they use to communicate. They can also make clicking sounds, rattles, and even mimic human speech. I did know that, which is just freaking crazy. Yeah, they are very, very cool. Okay, so let's look at the memo again, because there has to be some kind of clues in this security memo. Is this... I'm not sure which ones. Subject P. Okay, don't think it's in that one. But maybe this one. So let's read it again and we'll try to figure this out. Okay, so please fill out the fields below before delivering the form to security. A new key card will be issued to you once your request is processed. Okay, we don't... That's just talking about his key card. This is the one that talks about the passwords, but then we also have this here, which is September 14th, 2023. Wait a minute. All right, well, let me read this again and we'll see. From Security and Technical Support Division to all departments, update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates. Okay, significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thanks for your compliance. Okay. And then it has this. The age of 38. So 38 is gonna... Do you think 38 is gonna be in this? I kind of feel like 38 is gonna be in this. I don't know why. I don't know why. Feel like it could be. Yeah, exactly. And we can't use... He doesn't want them to use the date. So since we have this... Let's look around. There was another date. Wasn't there a significant date over here? But did it say not to use personal, or did it say we suggest personal? I'll have to look again. Do these have dates on them? This has a date. Okay. July 18th. They suggest using a personal date. Okay, well, we have July 18th. That would be 0718. Right, it doesn't mean you can't, though. Okay, so wait, what was that? 0718. And then we'll try the was it 38? What was on this? 0718, and then we'll try 38. All right, let's try that. 0 7 18 38. See, we're getting better at this because now that I'm in the mind frame of the game, now that we're completely through it, I kind of understand how they work all of their puzzles, and each game's a little different. Okay, so this unlocks the door in the corner, I bet. Okay. Nice. Let's go over there. Wait, where was that? Up here. The door with the lights. That was much easier than some of them, though, now that I kind of have their mindset as to how they do these. So do you think his keycard's in here? Nice. Now we can use the elevator. Anything else in here I should know about? Doesn't appear to be. What is this? Service hatch? Somebody's shoe is in there? Just one? Like, what happened to their other shoe? Alright. Now we can go up. Now it will respect our authority. That's this clearance card. So do we do it one at a time, or can we only use these because they're lit up?
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts.
Bad news detector.
Estivesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to...
Oh. Not fun. Okay. Can we fit
Agent
through?
Estevez, what's your status?
I don't know. The whole elevator shaft just broke, bro, and a breach on sublevel 5.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now.
You should probably just stay in the elevator. Yeah. What the?
Belay that order.
Shit.
Where's the fucking elevator?
What just happened?
Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, not smart?
Yeah, not smart at all. Wait, I still have a gun. Okay, good. Emergency. Now, what kind of a breach are we talking here? Because I don't even know. I don't know what is housed in this facility. I don't know if it's an object of power, if it's AWE, if it's taken. Like, this could be like, it could be like a notepad or something that would just fly up and kick our ass. Like, seriously. This is terrifying. I'm just kind of scoping it out because why do I hear squishing? I heard some squishing. We don't like squishing. Hello? Hello? It was on level 5 though, but now I don't know what level I'm on. Okay, we're gonna try to make it to the back corner over here, and then we'll go and investigate all the way up to the door. We're just kind of doing a wide sweep here. Hello? Oh shoot! Why is that open? Why is this like becoming bigger and bigger as I progress? Like, I wanted to do a sweep back to that door. These are all, oh, you know what these are, guys? These are, it was talking about the artist that was painting. Like, they've been painting in here.
This key card won't get me in.
Wow. Okay, we've got the sucky key card, apparently. I thought the doctor was like the head honcho here. Dude, I keep hearing something slithering around. I swear to God. And it... Oh, sorry. Sorry to knock over your expensive investigative equipment. All right, time for me to leave work. See you later. Alrighty, we'll see you. Have a great weekend, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Much appreciated. Is this like the janitor's room? No. There's always cleaning stuff, like Audie's always like
that
close.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
What? Where? What? Dude, I want an FBC weapon. Where? Where are you seeing this? I want this weapon. I see it. You're telling me there's a weapon. I have to have it. This? All right, let's look at this.
Jules's keycard could be useful.
Okay, unfortunately, Jules's keycard went missing last night. Huge shame. On a total unrelated note, I now have level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of Blackrock. Been grinding the Blackrock down to a powder, stashing it around in case any gets confiscated. Next steps, weapon tests using Blackrock powder. Dude, somebody was taking the Blackrock then. If successful, maybe send schematics to offsite teams, could lead to a transfer out of this shithole. Need to think of more applications for Blackrock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the OH who had tons of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name. The oldest house. Okay. Probably Casper Darling. You think? Power core.
Make these things later.
Well, Jesse can just throw these around, but we can't. Where is this going?
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad
Where am
news,
I supposed to bring this?
the elevator liked to disappear.
Can I set this back down? Okay, wait, it says there's some stuff up here. Come on, flashlight. Can we use you? Installing power cores. Pick up power core. Line power core with the receiving socket. Insert power core. The question is where? In here?
Can't open it from the side.
Of course. So we have to find out where this power core goes. this is so sketchy. Okay, the power core goes in here. We have to take the power core all the way over here. Oh my lord. And then we won't be able to do anything because we'll be carrying it. All right. Let's do this. I hope nothing comes to get us. And now I have no flashlight too, which is so scuffed, like that they're doing this. And I can hear things moving, I swear to God. I swear to God, there's like freaking snakes behind me. Just don't look. Just keep carrying. Just keep carrying. Carry, 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 carry. Haha! Kinda got the light on you, my friends.
At least the elevator's back.
Or no friends. There we go. Yeah. There's nothing back here though, but there sure were a lot of noises while I was carrying that. Okay, so
can't open it from the side.
That doesn't help us get in here. But now that it's powered up, maybe the door back here will open. Oh no, I need a higher level security card, right?
Need a higher clearance key card.
Did I try? What about mine? Okay, mine's not higher level. I'm the low man on the totem pole here. I've got to do everything in this freaking facility. I've got to carry power cores around. I've got to listen to squishy monster sounds. All right, I guess we go back to the elevator. Is that like it on this level? Because we'll probably be back. I don't even know how to get out of here now. God, I still hear stuff. What's this? Oh. We didn't look down here, did we? Or did we? No, that's where the elevator was. Then we didn't look over here. Okay, we have a game save. That's good. That's a good thing. All right. What kind of documents do we have here? Research order. As the lake house continues to make progress towards its goal, various avenues of research are being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes, directed by Dr. and Dr. Marmot, led by Dr. Campbell, as an art form has shown viability in its ability to connect with the Cauldron Lake threshold. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by the co-heads of research and incorporated into ongoing research across the lake house. Effective immediately, research teams will be briefed on how to utilize the effective elements of the nursery rhymes into their own work. Note, Dr. Campbell and his team are being reassigned. They will continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside the lake house. Any exposure risks related to performing confidential work outside the facility's premises have now been acknowledged and accepted by the co-heads of research. Signed, Dr. Diana Marmot, co-head of research, and Dr. Jules Marmot, co-head of research. All right. And we have Threshold Linking Experiment Progress Report by Dr. Jules Marmot. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that of the Redacted continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality in Subject P, really? To adjust a reality in such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. That's Jesse, or not Jesse, Dylan, I believe. Or it's either Dylan or Jesse. They're both Subject Ps, just different numbers. Our goals were unsuccessful. However, this result allows us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis states that the threshold's energies, and thus its reality-altering effect, are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant level of emotion. This is supported by a clear trend in the data we have gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. Work is already proceeding with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P, while no pieces of his have yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the redacted pages. His proven status as a para-utilitarian makes his work the most suitable research material. Refer to file F2-15-3821 for a full report. All right. Interesting. So I wonder if that is them, or if there's another person that is classified as number or P. Okay. 3 weeks ago, from J. Marmot to staff. Attention all staff. There's a significant amount of black rock missing. We know who took that other employee. From sub-level 5, I expect there is a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Black rock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Oh, interesting. Is that because of the lockdown or... Huh. From J. Marmot to P. Levine. Perry, do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana that those fools on Project Arbitus that we misplaced them. An unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident the pages will resurface in 2 to 3 weeks, but we are too busy making progress to look for them right now. Be sure you say that we are making progress, just as I wrote above. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmot, co-head of research. And then we have sensitivity reminder from H. Kingston to staff. Hello. Gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue, and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you. Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Hi day. J. Marmot, staff. Hello! To celebrate the arrival of fall, I have brought a variety of seasonal pies from that local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Rameness can enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmot's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Happy fall. Dr. Jules Marmot, co-head of research. Security reminder. B. Lopez to staff. Hello. Please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. This one was not. See? Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open. Thank you, Brian Lopez, IT specialist. But it wasn't, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on, man? Allow 3 days for an emergency response, please. Yeah, exactly. Oh, what's this? I can't wait till next weekend. Right. Oh yeah, I definitely just let something in with that. I don't remember it. Is this? Yeah, this is the DLC. This is the Lake House DLC. I think this is the first DLC. Well, I don't know what that did, but I'm sure it released Taken because I could hear them. I think it moved all the panels in here around. And I hear something. It sounds like Taken, but I don't see them anywhere. So I'm not sure what that did. Good morning, Gymtopia. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Good morning, Wiener Schnitzel OU812. Welcome in. Good morning, Kitten P7. Welcome in. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. You guys all came in right in the middle of me telling this story. Whoa. Oh, what the hell is that thing? Why are those not dying? Well, that's not good. No. Okay, well, whatever they are, they're very slow. But I also don't want to get trapped in there. Like, my flashlight had no effect on them. I'm not sure if I should just leave this floor or not. I have no ammo now, too. Which is not good. Oh, crap, you're right there. At least they're really slow. I don't see anything else that I can do in here. I might try to just go in the elevator and see if I can go to a different floor now.
What the fuck were those things?
Yeah, I think that's a much better okay. Course of action here. So that was level 1, I think? Or so let's try level 2.
Okay, deep breaths.
I'm kind of bummed now though because I just put all of my ammo in those guys. I have nothing.
You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Okay. And I know we were supposed to go to level 5, but
Now where am I?
Hold. Please hold.
What is that?
what the? What is this thing?
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I
If you can-
assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile.
I can assist
Do you
you. What
understand?
even is it? What?
Well, I'll be damned.
The first time, he says. Okay.
So what kind of entity are you?
Painting. Oh boy.
You can
Wow.
speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that.
Hey, Tredsky, welcome in, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Are you hostile? Like, it's gonna tell us.
Some other painted individuals. Any relation?
I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired, but not too bad. It's Monday morning.
What does
Hope
that
you're
mean?
doing good, my friend.
Okay, hey, calm.
Yeah. Let mellow out, buddy. Mellow. It's okay.
You need to
Should we be backing away now?
No. Bad news. That thing is really pissed off.
Wow.
Good news.
Good to see you, but not good to see jump scares.
It didn't try to kill me.
Yeah.
Steps.
So is it just gone now? It's just gone. And it turned us back towards the elevator. Okay. That was interesting. All right, let's Wait. I wanted to look. It sounded like it was there again. All right, let's see what level 3 has on it.
Living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape.
Yeah, I had kind of a wild weekend, Dredsky. I was just relaying the story earlier with some people doing something weird in the middle of the night, like having a domestic fight outside of my house that the cops got called to, and yeah, and it ended up with a gentleman running and like ditching drugs probably, and then oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. And yeah, it was pretty wild. Okay, so we got level 3 here. Well, level 2 is not very much fun. There's things that we can't kill on it, and the other level was weird with the painting. All right, what is this?
Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep.
Get you guys a little more volume.
The turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings, 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away.
Alan's gonna read a whole book to us here.
Simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint, hatred for the brushes, for the Marmonts, for himself.
I wonder if he turned into the painting. Words per sentence. WPS max 15, minimum 1, average 6.41. Okay. Okay, this is what he just said. I'll read this in case you guys didn't hear it because the sound was a little quiet. Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. Those are the doctors. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench of his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stank, the turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it, 1,000 paintings, 1,000 more to come, a putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist, clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint, hatred for the brushes, for the Marmonts, for himself. Okay, and then we have story concepts. Rudolph Lane, paint, odor, Marmonts, hate, conflict. Style, character-centric Lane, past tense, clipped phrases, higher adjective usage, and focused timeline. You know what? What is that? I don't. I'm right now feeding my dog. No worries, no worries. I think Remedy should make an SCP game. Yes, they absolutely should. They absolutely should. It'll be interesting too to see like what they do with Control now that, like, because Alan Wake is so much different than like the original Alan Wake. It'll be really interesting to see what direction Control 2 takes. Okay, what do we have here? Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the Lake House will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Project X, 132 AW, codename Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of Redacted with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as project director, and Project C, 43210-RL, codename Rameness, will focus on studying Redacted and his work with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignments and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during the reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. That's interesting. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Let's listen to this.
2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives.
Ah.
I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been a clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Huh. So that, I take it that painting is a gateway then over to Cauldron Lake from this facility, from that. That's interesting. Is that one of the marmots? Or marmots? Marmots? Whatever they are. Okay, that was a very interesting room. Did we didn't look in this one yet. How did I get bullets? I used all of my ammo downstairs and now I have ammo somehow. That's really strange. I'm not gonna not accept it though, but that's really weird. Refinement process, ADT output, or ATD output and collaboration. The automated typing device. Okay, this must be what the words per minute pertain to. Will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. That does not sound good, because you know that Alan had a lot of issues with that to finish the story and get out of there. That's crazy. Hey, Yumi and Benny, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATD must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. 1, comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way, obviously. Number 2, style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Okay. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake's house possession as reference. 4, content. The page must accurately mimic the typical contents of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Once the pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. We'll see. That's funny, but they have a little bit of a problem there. They don't have the clicker to boost those stories. So I don't even know if that's possible. And then I also believe that Alan Wake's typewriter itself is a object of power. And without the typewriter, can they even do anything besides just make, pages?
There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
She looks like she has a headache. Oh, that's just the same thing. That's interesting too, because a couple times we had discovered manuscript pages that Alan said that he thought that he didn't write, and we just assumed that they were written by Scratch. But what if they were actually done by that machine? Initial findings report, Edward Franklin Booker, born in New York, New York, currently resides in New York, New York, married to Tamitha Booker, no known children or dependents, no paracriminal affiliations found, located in Bright Falls, Washington as of 9/10/2023, writer and director of 5-stage plays, unsuccessful. Oh, so she's another writer. So they were using other writers. Confirmed artist designation, author, playwright. Disclaimer, background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instructions. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possible erroneous. And then Project Arbutus, initial findings report. Tamitha Madison Booker, born in Atlanta, Georgia, currently resides in New York, New York, married to Edward Franklin Booker, no known children or dependents, no paracriminal affiliations found, located in Bright Falls, Washington as of 9/10/2023, author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection, unsuccessful. Confirmed artist designation, author, poet. Disclaimer, background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous. Okay, so they're trying to find other artists to basically do what Alan was doing, it sounds like, and use that machine to do it. The issue that the thing that I think is weird about this is I don't see how they can do that without the actual typewriter or the clicker. Let's quick save real quick. Since this is here, there's nothing else in here. Before we go in here.
Typewriters.
Oh my God.
Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
Yeah, are these all writing Alan Wake stories, like mass producing them? Like, what the heck are they doing in here? Do not copy Wake manuscript pages. It is. They're like making... This is like an Alan Wake manuscript factory. Okay, what's this? Progress report, typewriter brand investigation. Investigations into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use this particular brand for redacted and the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's publishing house. Result, no useful information. Wake's agent. Result, refused to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse refused to discuss. Redacted, no useful information. Checked all available online interviews, publications, elements pertain to Alan Wake. No useful information. Yeah, see, they don't have the actual typewriter, so they can't do what they want to do. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known, theoretically replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. So, yeah, the FBC is trying to figure out and replicate how Wake changes reality. But again, like I said, that typewriter that he has is a object of power, I believe. And then he uses the clicker to amplify it. This is kind of freaky in here. This is a huge area to search too. Assume there's nothing useful at these because they're just all writing by themselves, which is so weird.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
That's interesting too. So we can't get in there yet. about this one? Okay, we can get in here. There's something. More documents. We're playing Reading Simulator this morning, guys. Project Arbitus, research notes, content of Wake manuscript. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, para-utilitarian and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of the research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story. Oh man, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this form, get his information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions or events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC, and if it did, would it matter? That's crazy, actually. Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? That's crazy. So what if not only is Alan affecting the story in Alan Wake's own timeline, but what if he has created the entire FBC, Jesse's brother, like all of the events are part of a story that he was writing? Okay, that's the locked door we can't go in. So I think I've looked at everything in here we can access, right? Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay, let's go through this door and see what is on the other side. It's just... this is interesting.
Shit.
Yeah, there's dead people here.
I can never say no to extra.
Yes. Okay, let's get this in our hotbar quick. Quick slot. We will put this... I like to put the shotgun down here. You know what? It keeps moving my hotbar too. Because I also like to have this here. I like to have my medkit there. And I like to have my flares actually over here. Okay, there's no extra rounds for it, so I probably won't use it too much yet unless we really need it. And we might.
Huh. Back where I started. Spatial recurrence. Usually observes the law of 3.
The law of 3. Okay, proceed through the spatial reoccurrence. Am I to assume then that we've already pretty much looted this in its entirety? I think she was saying something different. Yep, there's loot here too that wasn't here last time.
Logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release.
So that's different.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
That's different than the last time.
Compounding.
Okay, let's do a quick save again on our second trip through. That is openable. Okay, let's save again. All right, let's go back in the typewriter room. We need to get a level 2 so we can get into that room. Oh boy, here we go.
The shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Oh, there's one behind me. Fabulous. Oh, you're right on me, bro. No. God, I hear an axe wielder. Man, there are so many enemies in here. Where did you come from, bro? Okay, you're already flashlighted. Oh crap. Crap, I'm stuck. I'm out of ammo in my pistol. Lovely. Oh god, he hit me. Oh no. Oh man, I only had to get him. Dang it. I thought I had him too. I needed to reload that shotgun and then he must do a double swing. I was assuming he would only do one, but yeah, that's a big ouch. That was a lot of enemies too at once. You got this? Yes. Hopefully.
And a murder in constant.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that is so many enemies all at once. Ready for more than I had anticipated. Okay. Whoa. Those axe guys are such a pain. Where is he? Oh, it's you again. Yeah, I get some distance from him. Let's go. All right, we got...
Staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Wow. Okay, we could use a ammo refresh now, game. Maybe there's ammo in these rooms now in this loop. I'm not sure. Nothing in there, which does not bode well for us. Because I think I'm out. Yeah, I'm out in my pistol completely. This is still locked. I'm just going to check the side rooms real quick to see if there's any loot that respawned in this loop. And it doesn't look like it. Well, that's not good. All right, well, let's go down here, and there should be another door to go through. Looks like we'll have to flashlight it. I don't have a lot of flashlight batteries either, and they're making us use quite a bit there. Each time through, that gets more covered with whatever goop that is, too, it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna check these rooms for ammo and stuff. Nothing there. They can't expect me to, like, conserve my ammo that much, can they?
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page.
Good, there's some ammo.
It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand.
I think Rudolph Lane is the person that was in the first Alan Wake 2 with us at Dr. Hartman's. That was the painter.
Back to this page.
Interesting. Okay. Is there more ammo for us? That's it. They're going to give us one clip. All right, well, let's save. We'll have to do this with one clip, some shotgun ammo, and one flare. And the flares are kind of a pain to use because dropping them, using them requires you to not be on your gun, and then you have to switch, and it's kind of... Why does that look endless back there, doesn't it? Like there's no end to the room now? There's not. Oh, boy. Okay. So we won't go that way. Is that an echo? You guys see that orb thing, right? Weird. I don't think I can do anything with that. Looks like we can just go forward. Oh boy. What was that? What was that? Yes, Rudolph is the painter from the first game. Yeah, I thought that name sounded familiar when we got introduced to him, I think, in Hartman's, when we were at Hartman's. Oh.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that? Welcome in, Max. Good morning, my friend. Hope you had a good weekend. All right, what? It's like here, but it isn't. Okay, I think the sound I was hearing was just like the typewriters, but they're like slowed down seeming. Let's check this door. We should have clearance to this. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, we do. All right. What is in here? Ah, okay, so we have a power block that we'll have to put somewhere, obviously. We have this.
Huh. Controllable shifting phenomena.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we'll probably have to carry that power block over here some. Yeah, there's the spot. Okay. All right, let's grab this. Load it in. I wonder then if we go back and trip that. Let me look at this actually. There's another power block over here though. I wonder if I was supposed to use this one instead. Because this one's not being used for anything. I bet we were supposed to. Okay, let me carry this one back over to the one that we just took away. Unless there's another spot this can go, but... Okay, now... Why's my flashlight off? I'm like walking around in the dark here. I think this just goes back out by the typewriters, if I'm correct. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that needs power. So with that door open, okay, let's throw the switch here. Maybe this will give the power to the switch out there. Yes. And does that light this up? No. Oh, that makes us go back to the painting. The angry painting. You again, yeah. What happened to you?
Did the people here do this to you?
Marmon's down in his head.
I wonder if the painter is like trapped in this. All right. Let's ask about Alan.
Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
That's true.
I think clear communication is the key to any relationship.
Clear communication. I love that. Speaking in riddles.
Before. Do they do this? Where are they now?
Oh, you're gonna anger him, Estevez.
Tell me where they are. Christ.
Okay, well.
Fixated on the Marmonts.
Yeah, it's mad at the Marmonts. Well, shall we go to level 4 now?
Access denied.
Oh, we can't.
Access
okay.
denied.
Okay, let's go. Wow. Let's go back to level 1, I guess.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality.
I still have to find the level 2 clearance card.
Strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sub-level 1.
Let's see if anything has changed in here. We probably still have those creatures that we can't kill. If they're still out. Maybe they're not now. I don't see them offhand. Doesn't mean they're not, like, hiding. And last time we used that and it unlocked it. I don't know... Oh, what's this? Oh, it's Darling.
A huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the...
I don't think we watched this before.
Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Did you hear that, Dr. Marmont?
Anytime Darling is involved, there's weirdness.
AWE site along the lake.
Okay.
The theory that the shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, I came up with that. Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron.
Here we go.
I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impacting. Sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world of people.
Whenever Darling is involved, it can't be good. Okay, let's go back out here and look around and see if those things... I looked at that stuff the first time. I still need to find a key card though. Oh, they come out of the paintings. No way. All right. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Can I not? I can't get out of here now, can I? Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Oh, you can't come back here, can you? Haha. Yeah, just go back into your painting, buddy. Yeah, that's crazy. There was a room with some strange gun down here on this level. I wonder if I missed it. I think I remember that. I think we stopped playing on Friday and Jesse said something about a strange gun. Or not Jesse, Estevez. I think I remember that. And I don't remember where it was. I'll have to find it here. I think it could have been on this level though. Yeah, this floor. I don't think we picked it up, or maybe we couldn't pick it up yet. Okay, there's the switch. Maybe I have to switch that back and enter the other room that the painting is blocking. Look up the map. All right. Unknown weapon. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. I might have to put this back then to access it. I'll have to see. Okay, so that is... as long as we stay away from the paintings, maybe we'll be all right. We need a level 3 and a level 2. I don't have those yet. Panel control switch. That one requires level 2. There is a point of interest up there. I wonder if our level 2 is on that floor. Oh wait, there's some stuff written on the current keycard access. Where are they? There is some stuff written on the outside of the map. I don't see anything though about our level 3 or our level 2. Just our current keycard access. Okay. Let's go back out here. Let's try to stay well away from the paintings. I don't really think we can though.
Can't open it from the side.
Okay. No access from this side. So this is where it is. Right there. And I believe the other side is even a higher level. It says level 3 for both, maybe. Maybe. That's level 2 though. I think we just need level 2. This one's blocked by that. Oh. All right. All right, let's go back up to the other level. See if we can find the level that we need, or the clearance. We do have ads starting in 20 seconds, guys, so I'll probably pause because I need to run to the restroom and fill up my water for the rest of the stream. Or actually, we'll look at this floor first.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Yep, we're on holding an observation. Let's look at this level. Real quick, we're trying to find our level 2 key card. I thought we already did this level 2, but there could have been something that we missed. I also don't really remember because we ended on Friday, so it's been a couple days too. Oh yeah, we definitely haven't been here. That looks like one of the marmots over there. So let's wait on opening that. I think we did look in here before, but I don't remember a lot of this.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Okay, so we're on lockdown. We can't get in there. Did I skip over level 2 on Friday, maybe? Can easily forget when you stop playing for a few days. Yeah, definitely. Especially with the crazy weekend I had, too. I kind of think that maybe I didn't even go to this floor for some reason. I wonder if I accidentally skipped it in the elevator. Or if these guys respawned after the fact. Hello. Maybe, yeah. Okay, those are, all of it's locked. Okay. What's that? Vandalized text. 0% effort today. I love how he just runs up to the front. There is a lot of enemies in here when we lift the lockdown. This is going to be quite a challenge, I think. I don't remember this area at all. I must not have been in here if there's loot. Do a little quick save here. This area is also huge. Okay, we've got a number of locked doors. Just kind of do the perimeter here real quick. Okay, that's a level 2. Got a key card? Yes.
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
Wait, was that guy? That was an actual guy over there that wasn't corrupted, it looked like. All right, let's look at this stuff here real quick.
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Catalog of Rudolph Lane production from painting session on Redacted. Maybe it's a good idea to look for some loot before lifting the lockdown. Yeah, because I don't have very much here. Designation: black circle shape among yellow lines, an uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground with jagged yellow-brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and or bleed into the dark or into the black circle. There's a lone tree at night painting. Dark gray streak across the dark green landscape, preferably a forest presumably a forest at night. The gray streak is likely to be a road. Due to its location, color, and the way its width reduces in line with perspective. That's interesting. That kind of would probably signify like Bright Falls during the cutscene when they're driving, it sounds like. Note, small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. Yellow crescent shape on blank canvas, a curved yellow shape in a roughly crescent shape painted onto an otherwise empty canvas, possibly a crescent moon or a banana. Or a banana. I love that. All right, what is this? These are other ones. Red, yellow, and green circled. Uneven circles, one red, one yellow, one green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Background is black gray with dark red streaks along the border of the canvas. Possibly a traffic light. Cityscape, gray vertical shapes, likely the skyline of a city in the bottom third of the canvas, with a vivid blue-gray sky. Geometric shapes painted in thin white lines can barely be made out amongst the colors of the sky. Black void, a deep black void covering the entire canvas. Few small specks of dark or light gray able to be seen on close inspection. Now, didn't they say that somewhere, and I can't remember if it was Control or if it was Alan Wake, the first Alan Wake, or even in this one, that the painter was painting like future events that haven't happened yet, possibly. And then by now, though, some of them obviously have happened. So, large variety of black spirals, large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. Those are like the spirals on the doors, maybe. Brown shape with horns. Brown shape, vaguely triangular, with what presumably horns extending from the shape. That's probably the mask, I would assume. The deer, the cult of the tree people. All right. Now, oh man, we knew the password for downstairs. I don't know if this would be the same, and I don't even remember what that password was. But that probably lifts the lockdown, I would assume. Let me look in here and see. Are there numbers? There are numbers, but no real designation as to, like, what they would be in a code. But it very well could be the same password that was downstairs, and I don't remember what that is. We'd have to go back and look. It was combination of a date that was one of the marmots had on the it was like a plaque or something, and then their little desk calendar. But we have level 2 clearance, so I mean, we might not even have to lift the lockdown here. We could probably go get the gun, too. Okay, these are all locked. Flares are definitely going to be helpful. Then there's that whole area down there that we still have to look at. Two sides to it. Let's go this side first. All right, what do we have here? Initial review, Booker's writing. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in concept to the Wake pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? What the heck? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about the lake house? The shadow, we need him to match Wake style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. And why isn't he taking this serious? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. Interesting. Oops. Continue the story from page blah, blah, blah. Match the tone, style, and content of Alan Wake 002 as closely as possible. I'm assuming the AW is for Alan Wake. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation. Oh, this is the story, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low, weighed down with the burdens of purpose. Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed a bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving. And he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab running an experiment, then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to reconnect, to mend the crack, but he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like hitting glass. Or like light hitting glass. The sort of thing you only notice if you were looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before, but where? Jules! Diana's cry snapped Jules back into the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door to his wife. Now they did say something about,
Finally! Someone who isn't a painting.
Oh.
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
Oh, he's the writer. That's the bad writer.
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright.
All right.
And I'm hitting my stride here. So can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
He has no idea. He doesn't even know they're in lockdown.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
Look around you.
You can't be serious.
How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too.
Oh, he thinks we're actors.
Costumes, all great in that, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15-20%. Just some professional advice.
Oh, that's too funny.
What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise.
And you're just okay with being abducted, huh?
I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
So he actually likes it. Wow.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second.
Yeah, I'll get Rose to come and give you dinner.
I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Wow. That's too funny. All right. So he has no clue what's actually going on. He's just like in the zone writing. All right, what is this? Subject's writing must feature darkness, water, Marmots, Jules and Diana, the lake house, and the conflict. And did anyone explain any of this to him? Well, I don't know if they did or not, because he's been in there for quite some time without any food, too. I assume when we lift the lockdown, that'll let him go out, too. All right, what is this? Wall remover or work order. Wall remover and transport location sublevel 2 lane cell ordered by Marmot Jules, co-head of research. Work required. A section of the cell's southern wall needs to be removed for transport to sublevel 5 for analysis. Urgency high. Tools required. It is not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It is your job. Additional details important. The wall must be removed very carefully. Painting on the interior side of the wall must not be damaged. Okay, so that's where our thing, I think, that we're talking to on the wall, our angry
I wonder what happened here.
painting. Jesus, yeah. Looks like a bloodbath.
Jules Marmot looked at the painting. He didn't understand it.
I was going to read it, Alan, because you take so long. So I'll just read over the top of him. Jules Marmot looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art. His team could parse, could test trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. A piece of the art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs, less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose Diana. Nothing else mattered. Okay. Alan reads really slow, so... Of course, that time he was, like, ahead of me. Subject condition report, redacted background information. Rudolph Lane, subject P, has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. Initially, his redacted presented as an increase in resistance. Frequency, declining requests to work, however, given time and pressure, subject would always relent. Subject's attitude towards art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it's completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion or consequence of growing redacted, a source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. I kind of feel like he might be like in that painting. The angry one. Current situation. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. Subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in his position. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmot, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of redacted be introduced to the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. So they're going to try to drug him with something.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty.
It's got like painter's block.
You love to paint, and you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you. like Dr. Hartman did.
Yeah, and we all know what Dr. Hartman turned into.
See our doctor? I can arrange that. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right. All right, well, let's take, since we don't want to lift this lockdown just yet, let's go back up. I can hear people, like, talking in here. Did I look at this point of interest? Let's look at the point of interest. Oh, yeah, probably. That's probably the computer down here. All right, let's go back up and see if we can get that weapon now. Yeah, I think it's these guys I can hear, like, yelling. They always yell, like, random...
Where'd the elevator go?
Oh. Yeah, where did the elevator go? Okay, I guess we won't go back up the elevator. I guess we will have to lift the lockdown. The problem is... I'm not exactly sure what that code is. I hope they didn't expect me to remember that from the other floor, because we'll be in trouble. I'll have to, like, actually go back and look. If we're supposed to remember that. Because let me look on here real quick. Everything's locked. Oh, you know what? I didn't go. Did I go in here? That requires security level 2. We can get in there. Let's go down there and see.
We're shaded. Hope that glass is thick.
Which way is it? No, it's a different code. Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Otherwise, I was actually going to ask somebody in chat if they could go and look at the last stream and see what the code was. Okay, back over here it looks like. Control center. Okay. This door. We should be able to get into this. Yeah, there's probably our clues are probably on that board right there. Let me do a quick check for loot in here. We got something here too. Okay, I made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Okay, these are clues for us for the code. A week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars, maybe for this computer though. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses seeing us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Have a good day. Okay, and let's look at the calendar. Okay, what is this? Security and Technical Support Division to all departments. Update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware that this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We suggest using a permanent set of digits. This is kind of similar to the previous one. As the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Okay. try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also note that for the time being, it's 6. So it's the same as the one down below. And we have a 23 of September. So let's look at this. Made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Okay, so that is 9/14/23. A week from this Friday, 9/14/23. Whoops, 9/14/23. Okay, so a week from this Friday, that would be the 22nd. I'm gonna guess that's our last numbers. And then we want our permanent ones. You know, this is telling us like the year 2023. I'm gonna try 2023-22, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2023-22. Okay. I'm gonna try that first. Oh, this one's not passworded. What the frick? All right, never mind. This is probably for the other one then. Let's look and see. Maybe there's some other stuff in here that helps us. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. Today's password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary. Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh my god. Plus brown shape with horns. Love you. Holy crap. Where did I even read about the brown shape with horns? Wait, oh, 44 is right. Yeah, so I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. So 44, I'm assuming. Yeah, the Marms are losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana set Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you sent me didn't work. Black Void. Oh my god, this is going to be a way different than. Black Void is 44 right. From the list of Lane's paintings. I need to get in or this is going to be a total waste of a Wednesday. Shit. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyways, I set the security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers. Okay, anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. Okay, anniversary is the base numbers. I need to remember that. She had valid concerns. That man is a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire somebody. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all-hands meeting. Just found out what happened to Trisha. Jules fucking fired her. Okay. So, our anniversary is the base numbers. So, we know that the base numbers... The anniversary is the base numbers. So, that would have been... Is that just when they were celebrating? Damn. All right, let's go back and look. Made the reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Okay, so a week from this Friday, and that was on the 14th. So we're going to have the base numbers here of 20... Wait, no. A week from the 14th. I actually had that wrong originally. Yeah, 9/14. Oh, wait, no, I did, because it... Hey, Uncle Sam, welcome in, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic day. No, I was right because it was Friday. So 22nd. So we're gonna say September 2023. So our base numbers are the anniversary, but there's only 6, so and then we have the other painting for the other part. Might have to write this out to get a grasp on it here. I get Notepad up just to put them on so I can remember them. Where is Notepad? Okay, so we got that. We got okay, September 22nd of 2023. September 22nd, 2023. Okay, and then, so they probably don't want the year, so I'm gonna say then it's the 9th month and the 22nd day. So then we have to go find, what was it that we had to find? So I think that's our first part anyways. We have to find the, thanks again for stopping by Friday night. Oh, no worries, my friend. I was stoked that you were on at a time that I could make it in. So, yeah, I try to stop by everybody's streams that I can if I have the time for it. So, okay, so then we need today's password. That's the brown shape with horns. And she said the password you sent didn't work. Black Void is 44 right from the list of lanes paintings. I need to get in the, or is this going to be a total waste of time? Anyways, I set the security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. And then they're saying Black Void is 44, but it couldn't. You think it would, but then they said it didn't work. So we need to go check Black Void. Dang, and now I have to try to remember where the heck that was at. It's the other thing. Black Void. Is that in the room with all the paintings, I wonder? Or did it talk about it up here? Black Void. I think we have the first part of the code, though, as the anniversary, I think. So we need to go find Black Void. He thought it was 44. I don't think it is. I don't remember where I read about the Black Void. Unfortunately, it wasn't out here, was it? Oh, maybe it was. Wait. It was. Black circular shape. Wait a minute. Lone tree at night. Okay, not that one. Black Void. Here it is. Black Void. A deep black void covering the entire canvas with a few small specks of dark or gray or light gray able to be seen on close inspection. But she said 44 did not work, right? And then they mentioned the brown shape with horns, which that's this one. Round shape with horns. That's number 25. The other one is 44. Okay, so we have two different numbers we can try to plug in. We have 44 or 25, it looks like. Let me put that on Notepad here. Okay. 24. Wait, was it 24? Emails on it. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. All right, so let me get my notepad back here. Okay, so we were doing 0, 9, 22, and then 44 we were trying, which it wasn't that. And then our second choice, 0, 9, 22, 25. Hey, all right. Boy. All right, let's deactivate. We're probably going to be in for it here.
Lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Maybe. Depends on when the horde comes to get us.
Sub-level 1. You copy?
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
He's dead.
On floor 1. I'll need help.
Floor 1. Okay, locate your team on sub-level 1. Okay, we're done in there then. Let's do a quick save now that it's not in lockdown. Maybe we can just take one room at a time, which will be good. Close. Oh god, they got me pinned in here. I was trying to close that door. No. Why did my flashlight turn off? Yeah, just go back there for a minute, buddy. Let me put on a bandage. Okay, so they don't like to come back here, which is good. Oh, you will come in here, though, won't you? Oh, you come in here. Okay, maybe that's all of them. We'll see. Hopefully there's some stuff for us. Yes, there we go. That will help. Holy crap, what is this? That other PC has a note with a code there. All right, I'll have to go look at that. ATD progress review. Too much overlap between tone and style merge. Okay. Whoa. Dark. A lot of darks. Trees, ponds, shade, dim, crow, dark. Okay. Scream. Breathing. Blood. Grade, comprehensibility, F. Style, F. Tone, D. Content, D. Is that's one of the things that they wrote? Wow. Word choice good, but incomprehensible. Yeah, slightly. Dark scream, the darkness, a dark reminder of the dark's inner darkness, a well of darkness, a vortex like black paint, darker and darker. Okay, so these are all attempts. Comprehensibility, D, style, C, tone, A, content. Okay, structural improvement, repetition issue was solved with sufficient rounds of refinement. So these are the computer ADT things that are trying to like the AI that are trying to write like Alan Wake. So the rot snail beamed, a wooden grain bent from the owl, egg mail, four forms in the glass eye and melt, a cracked page booked through from down in bark. I grow and longer with the lower dark sea, no one found. Egg mail heaven. Wow. Yeah, totally incomprehensible. Negative progress. That's really funny. The dark woods rattled darkly. Flashlight peered into the deep darkness and the dark shivered. Flashlight scowled. A woodsman came with an axe. A woodsman teeth screamed. Flashlight screamed too and was cut in half. Yeah, the comprehensibility is definitely lacking in these. Need more Wake reference material. Critical. How to correct. Okay, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so we can check these rooms for some loot. I guess they're really only maybe 2 large rooms, it looks like. I'm glad I can see through that because I'm not tall enough to look over that.
Had a thought today. A possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail.
Hope you guys can hear that. I mean, if not, you can read it, but it's very quiet.
Blueprint, a map.
I apologize too. This game has a lot of highs and lows, and I try to have I have a like compressor set up to bring up quiet sounds for most games and one set to bring down loud sounds, so it's kind of balanced, but this kind of stuff is kind of hard to get.
I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer.
I think it's funny they made his voice sound like what you would expect like Sigmund Freud to sound like too, kind of. All right, did I check all of this? Let me go through and check this side. I don't think I did. I don't think there's much here except for it wants us to flashlight this stuff out here. All right. I knew there had to be more. Whoa, buddy. You ran right past me. I don't really want you getting behind me either, wherever you went. Maybe we'll go back and do our strat here in the doorway. Whoa! Shoot. Let's just reload back here. Hey, thank you, my friend. You have a great day as well. And we will definitely catch you next time. Okay, where's Axe Boy? He like spawned way back here, didn't he? Or just went back here. There you are. Oh, I have no... Frick! I have no, Where did he go? Where did he go? There you are. Good. I needed you near me because I have no more flashlight. All right. All right. That's good. There was more loot. Yep. Well, luckily I had the flare there so I could get him since I was out of flashlight charges. They do, I noticed that they do try to keep you, like, right at the edge of almost running out of loot. Okay, I think we're good for now. We should be. I didn't see anything else in here that... We already looked at that. I'll check the other side just to make sure. This area is kind of graphics heavy, I see, because I'm losing frames on here, but... And we've got all the side rooms up there too. Okay, so... Is this where you were saying there was another code here by this computer? Because this is that's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Yeah, that's a bad password. We can have weekly gossip calls, promise. Holy shit. He really did that. Diana is gonna slit his throat if she finds out. Haha. Those two are such a hot mess. I got drinks with Perry last night and he told me Jules is withholding Wake's pages from Diana's team. He told her they went missing. Crazy shit. Paula mentioned you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You'd really leave me here alone. Jules just sent out a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember when we just made fun of his stupid project names and science factoids? Simpler times. Yeah, they have like a full like marital battle and a work battle going on. Attention all staff, there's a significant amount of BlackRock missing. Okay, we've read that. Hello, to celebrate the arrival of fall, I've brought a variety of seasonal pies from that local diner. We read that too. Gentle reminder, nut allergies. Yep. And the Brian Lopez one. Okay. So there was a couple in there. Since we're down here, will this guy talk to us again? I don't think so. All right, let's go find our team now. Let me try to remember where that elevator was, because they moved it and it's not... Is that it? Maybe that's it. point of interest. I don't think it's in here. Oh, I think that was just telling me this is a point of interest for this. I don't think I read this one. Readings report, threshold activity. Readings collected over the last 48 hours show a rising increase in activity stemming from the Cauldron Lake threshold, likely indicating an imminent AWE scenario. The highest recorded readings exceeded the safety limit, necessitating a general alert and requesting assistance from the assigned AWE response team. However, no alert or contact with external teams have been made per the recent amends to this procedure. As specified, the monitoring team will take no action until sign-off from either Dr. Marmot or Dr. Marmot has been received. Considering the rate of escalation that recent data indicates, the monitoring team strongly recommends that the AWE response team be contacted immediately. Signed, Harris Cruz. Okay. Okay. Now, where did my frickin' elevator go? I don't think it's down here, because I looked. I was at it at one point. And it said we could go down to level 1 there. Am I like losing? Ah, what's this? Am I like losing my mind? That wasn't on the other end, was it? I don't think it was. I can't get in there yet. That's level 3. I am losing my mind. That's the bathroom. New elevator is marked on the map. This one here? I thought that's where I went to. Cause that's wait. Oh, it's back. No, see, this is this one. I wonder, is it down here maybe? Because it doesn't have the little things for it. So I kept looking at that one. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I kept looking at that one because it does have the elevator things. All right, so floor 1 we should be going to. Sublevel 1. Locate my team. I'm sure my team is already dead.
Into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods. No. Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
Let's reload real quick. Yeah, this doesn't sound good down here.
Sublevel 1.
Okay, you're not real.
Fucking bastard.
At least not at this point.
Jules Marmont killed my team.
Yeah, so much for my team. Jesus.
Taken by the shadow. I'm sorry. I should get that gun while I'm up here.
Oh, yeah, these guys. assuming those guys won't travel in here.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow.
Okay, let's see. So we have to go to that other door over there. Straight across. Okay. I'll just run right past you guys. Oh crud, it's covered up. Is that the door? That's the door. So I have to flip that. Oh wait, no. I can do it in here.
How do I get in the room?
Are you planning to go back to the second Control DLC after Lake House? Yes, I am. The Foundation one that I missed, I'm definitely. Wonder what that was there.
Can't open it from the side.
Okay, so I have to open it from out there. So I probably have to switch the control thing the other way. What is this? There's like something here, but it just disappears. Oh, it was the power core. Weird. Okay, so we have to slide that panel thing back in the control room. Isn't that's up here someplace? Rick, how do I get in there now? Hello. I'm so glad you guys are super slow. Although that one's kind of peeling off of there. It's the elevator. Where was that? Is it back in here? That's not.
These panels are blocking the door.
Yeah, I know, Estevez. I'm looking for that room. There's a room back. I don't think this is it. This is the fake elevator that we just came through. Oh, crud. No, 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 no. To find that switch. Here it is. I thought. And I'm like getting lost this morning. Oh, here it is. I was gonna say, I swore it was in here. All right, gotta move the panels. Okay, panels have been moved. Now, just so we don't have to do that again, we'll save. Close. Or was that back over here, right? Yes. Come on, Estevez, scan it. We'll just close that. Okay. Let's see what we got for intel in here too. Progress update number 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good dish. Hey, what's up, Tanuvian? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a good Monday. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Interesting. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and custom components are a bit loose. Grenade launcher, huh? No proper lath here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the test. Oh, I know where this is going. I know there's some on sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Next steps, source black rock. Unless he already had it, because he was talking about, or there was the memo about black rock missing. Okay, we got a fuse. I can't tell if anything is in that. I don't think there is. We got another computer. Uh, 021219 maybe? 021219. I love how they everybody just put their password on their monitor. Like you might as well just leave your screen open and not closed, like they said. Hello, Carla. I have decided to reassign you from Project Rameness to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself will prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Excuse me. Attention, here's the missing black rock again. Missing from sublevel 5. Maybe they already got it. Sensitivity reminder, a gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior. Okay, I think we read all of those in the other terminals. So, let's get our gun, man. Ooh, we got new inventory slots open too.
Down to sublevel 5.
Except for we have like no inventory.
Should get me past any other problems.
Nice. Okay, charge the Blackrock launcher by holding down RT. Charge shots go farther and deal more damage on impact. RT. But I know you can cut them and all of that, so I would assume you can crop.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, causing hopelessly entangled.
The thing that I hate, Tanuvian, is which I've tried to do. Yeah, I usually use Clipchamp to edit, but then when I go to upload on the book, it would let me crop them as I'm uploading, so it was 9:16 aspect instead of full screen, so it looked like a reel. Gotcha. All right, so we don't. I think we already read that one. How do you upload them? Your phone or desktop business suite? Usually I just use regular old Facebook on my PC. Unless I want to add music to it, then I'll use my phone to do the music thing. Because it won't, I don't think it'll let you, whenever I've tried to upload them from business suite on the PC or just the regular Facebook page, like it doesn't let you add music anywhere when you edit. It'll only let me do that on my phone, so kind of a pain in the ass actually, because if I do that, like I'll have to have it all edited on my computer, then I'll have to share it to like Google Drive to get it onto my phone and then upload it from my phone. So it's a whole bunch of extra steps that are just a pain in the ass. So usually I don't use music at all. Okay, wait. Okay, so we got the new gun. Let's see what this does on one of these guys. Damn it. Well, he left and I missed my shot. Music is always just background. Right. Oh, nice.
Bastards.
That does kill them. Sweet. All right, do more just spawn out of the paintings, though. Awesome. Now, the other question is this thing like have unlimited power, because I've now used 2 shots. Look for more Blackrock ammo. All right. Maybe I'll try that and see if it works. Yeah, sometimes, because I know they switch it like in between the two of Meta or the business suite and regular Facebook. So maybe that's why. Maybe they did something and changed it in there. Yeah, no problem. No problem, bro. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's get back to the elevator. Now that we have the gun, where the heck is the... Okay, it's the other way, isn't it? To the right. Elevator moved on this level too? Why does it say that? Is it over here someplace? Oh, I gotta flip the thing back, don't I? To go back through. Let's see if it's down here. Yeah, it's gone now. Okay, so we gotta go back to the stupid control room again and flip the panels back so we can go back into the elevator. All right, where is that thing? I can never find it. There it is. All right, that should move them out of the way, I'm hoping. I don't know if I want to save yet because of the gun. It should be right across from us over here. We'll just run right past him. I mean, there's no reason to kill those guys anyways. Okay, so we got to get to experiment site on sub-level 5. Let's use keycard 3. Maybe that'll give us access now. I wonder if we should check 4 though.
Had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Sir, please hold.
This is not level 4.
Please hold. Please hold.
This is not level 4? Is that what she said? Well, let's talk to our painting friend again. Okay, what do you know about Rudolph Lane?
Here. Rudolph Lane.
This is Rudolph, I think.
The shape of a man.
Yeah, I do think that he is Rudolph Lane.
You are...
Or were.
Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
A self-portrait?
I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
Okay.
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red Hughes ran.
I'm gonna read it quicker. Rudolph Lane was dying, both murderer and victim. Red Hughes ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. The color was pure, inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint a self-portrait to say goodbye. No, to make them remember, to make them see what he did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he had endured there, the fire in his eyes and hands and bones, all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick, natural, like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall. Look up the map to check up and open some doors with level 3 card on different floors. Yeah, I was thinking that since we do have level 3 access. Yeah, there's one on 2 there. Actually, I don't think I even opened these ones yet because I don't think I went back to those levels. So it would just be the interview room on level 2 for 3, but I could go to level 3 also and do these, which I probably will. I'm sure there's stuff that we need in there. There's also... Oh, that was on the ground floor, that light shift. Okay. All right. Let's go back first. Let's check. Let's go level 3 and we'll pop open those 2 level 2 doors. And then we can do the level 3 on the other one too.
Sublevel 3.
All right, where are these at? There's one straight out to our left and then on the far right. Oh yeah, this is the typing. The ATD. Oh. Yo, yeah, you just stay back there. You're up. Oh, shit. I don't know if you can come in here or not. I don't think you can. I was not expecting that. Okay, so they're everywhere now. We gotta go out and straight across. Here's our level 2. I guess it is level 3. It says security level 2, but the card doesn't work. The level 3 does. Level 3 is higher anyway, so okay.
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared.
I'm just going to read this. Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked at her workstation. Each one was a branch of research drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces, bringing in live subjects had been her idea, drip. Bureau leadership denied their request, but after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana ignored him. Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster, a situation out of control. Impossible. Diane was always in control. Drip, drip. She needed answers. She needed to quantify, to define, to control. Okay. I wish they wouldn't. I wish they'd give you the option if you wanted Alan to narrate those or not on some of those, because sometimes he's so slow. I just want to like read them myself and get it like done and over with. And I actually like to read stuff to chat. So, all right, let's go. I think the other one's, yeah, all the way across. We'll have to remember any place where those painty things are that they can grab us off the wall now.
Jules' team has found new pages written by Wake. He must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost.
They're like in a race.
We're still behind our projections. The more the machines can produce, the closer we can calibrate them to Wake's style. But proper calibration takes a lot of raw material, and production is slow. No. We're changing directions. The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold. Our live subject should match Wake's style much faster. People can be calibrated just like a machine.
Oh my god.
Simply have to push them right.
People can be calibrated just like a machine. Wow. She's diabolical. And then I still think that they're missing an important aspect anyways, because they don't have Wake's typewriter, and I still believe this to be true, that Alan Wake's typewriter is a object of power. And without it, I don't think that that can really come true, the stuff that you write on it. And then they also don't have the clicker, which would allow him to like beef up like whatever he wrote. Okay, what is this? To use art with the power, the shadows, to use art with the power, the shadow, we must first define art. Thesis. Does a critic define what is art? Where do we find critics? Kidnap, lure in critics? Or the audience? Are we the audience? Must we like the art? What is the role of an artist? Who is an artist? If you believe you are an artist, are you one? Do you need to be good? Does quality matter? You know, all art is subjective. I mean, there's like crazy artists, and she brings up a good question or point there. Like, there are artists that like do like scene art, and they're just like, here's a bedroom with like an ashtray in it, and that, you know, that's like their art. It's crazy. I define an artist: a drug-using bum, often wears a turtleneck and drinks red wine, left-wing political views, danger if left-wing politics made real by the shadow, any right-wing artist not for abstract art or poems. That's hilarious. All right. All right. Was that all that was in there, I think? Just a little intel. Looks like it. Okay, so now we go back to the elevator. We're gonna try to... We got those two checked off. We're gonna try to get in here without wall monsters grabbing us. Paint men, whatever we want to call them. Paint taken. Shit. How did he get me again? I didn't even realize he was right on that one. He totally jump scared me that time too. I was not expecting him to do it again. All right, you guys just stay there. We're out of here. We are going to... Oh wait, I can't use my map. We are going to level 2 to go in that door. Yeah, they did a good job with that one, I gotta tell you. I was not expecting it the second time, and after reading the stuff, like, I was not thinking that he was right in that spot. I thought he was farther up on a different wall. Seemed like it's taking an awful long time to move one floor.
Sublevel 2.
Okay. Out here to the right. I hear our wall dudes here. They're definitely gonna be coming off the wall in here at some point.
Lane was found dead in his cell this morning.
already dripping on the right.
An unfortunate setback.
Okay, so the artist killed himself, or, well, not necessarily, he's just found dead.
But when a door is closed, a window is opened. I believe that's the saying. Lane may be gone, but he left us with a goodbye present. A final piece of art.
His self-portrait.
This piece is different. It's raw emotion, pure truth. He put everything he had into this one. Literally.
Yeah.
Every reading.
But he really puts himself in his art, so to speak.
This is what we have been waiting for. It is the key. I will achieve what no one has before me.
Getting killed by a painting?
Darling, that arrogant shit.
Oh.
Not my selfish harpy or the wife.
So, we have a painter and a
painting that can talk.
Clearly connected. But Lane was dead before any of this even happened.
I never needed any of it. The fools will finally see me for the genius I am.
Is that it? Yeah, okay. Oh, you can open doors. Okay. I don't know if we've had enemies that can open doors or not yet. All right, let's check this out real quick. From Jules Marmot, co-head of research to Project Ramnus staff. Subject: status of Project Arbitus. As a head of research of the Lake House, it is important that I am informed of all proceedings at this facility. Geez, sorry guys. Since the other Dr. Marmot is failing to provide me with details about her team's progress, I ask that you all seek information from members of her team. Anyone who comes to me with details on Project Arbitus's current progress will be rewarded. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmot, co-head of research. So he was spying on his wife's research, it looks like. Let me reload this real quick. Okay, so let's head to level 5. Let me check and see. I think we got everything open now on the levels. Yeah. All right. I don't think there was anything else we needed to do in here, was there? I think we should have it all. And we can't get him out yet, I don't think. All right. And we tried to go to level 4 before, didn't we? and it wouldn't let us go there. Is that right? Try it again. Like the painting was there.
Sublevel 4.
Oh no, we're here on 4. Because where is, yeah, we don't have a map for level 5 yet. Okay. So I assume we have to go through 4 to get to 5. How far through this game are you? I've already completed the main game, so this is the downloadable content. There's 2 pieces of it. There's the first one is called Night Springs, and then this is the second one called the Lake House. And I think there's 3 parts of the Lake House. So I think this is the first one. So yeah, we finished all, yeah, the DLC. Yep, so we finished all of the game. So it's a fantastic game, by the way. But it's very, on my PC, it's very resource intensive. Like, I have a pretty ample video card, and it does not like it. But I also play on windowed because I use a text overlay on my gameplay screen for chat and stuff. So that's why if I ran it without that, it would run really nicely. But then I would be going like this every 5 seconds reading chat, which I hate to do. All right, let's see. Yeah, I always run window 2. Battlefield 6 eats my comp up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this game is pretty wild as far as just eating up resources. Even with the 4060 Ti. Yeah. All right. Oh, this goes way down. Okay, maybe we don't want to do that just yet. Unless I guess all of it's leading us down. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so we have to go down. So we're just picking our direction. This looks so much like Control, too. Out here, it's crazy. Like, I'm envisioning the hiss attacking us when we go out here. Alright, there's a save. Can we pick this map up? No. For level 5. Alright. I'm sure we're gonna fight something out here. I feel it.
Come on.
I should have just been ready to fight those guys, but I was trying to avoid them because I only have like 1 bullet in this weird gun. I swear there was more loot. In here last time. Yeah, here it is.
Okay, Blackrock powder.
Oh, that's Blackrock powder.
What are these?
Oh, those aren't fuses, those are bullets for this gun. Okay. Duh. They look just like the fuses that we had earlier in the game. Okay, well, at least I know they're actually giving us ammo. I actually was not paying attention to that before, so... I also don't want to open up too many of these guys inadvertently. Sneak through. We snuck through there last time. And there, and there. They have this music that's building up the suspense. Okay. We did that. Dude, and I can hear like stuff stepping behind me. I hope I didn't just do a complete loop. I'm getting so turned around in here. I feel like I'm going the wrong way this time. Yeah, because I looked at that, but then I felt like I went back the other way. That guy ran this direction. There's also all of these papers and briefcases on the floor, and I keep thinking like the briefcases are gonna be something because of when we were playing Alan. Shoot. Oh, shit. I got the other guy speed running by me like A-Train. Alright, well now where's A-Train at? There you are. I was gonna say, I knew he was almost dead. Dang. Wait a minute. I need to quick slot this. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that would have been bad because I didn't have that gun quick slotted at all. Man, I am so turned around in this maze. I think we continue going like this way. Through. Wait, how the hell do I use this gun? No, 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 no. Why isn't it not working now? Oh, here it is. Jesus, I forgot I have to, like, charge it to aim it. I was trying to aim it without charging it. What the? Dude, what is that? Oh, it's just a guy. I had to go back because I heard that noise and I was like, what? This area is so cool though, man. Okay, before Dr. Darling was lost in the lockdown of the oldest house, he tasked the lake house with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to convert art into reality. During our diligent research into this phenomenon, it has become clear that Darling was not dreaming big enough, which leads us to the new goal of the lake house and its talented staff to create a stable connection between the Cauldron Lake threshold and our own dimension. Threshold traversal has only ever been possible inside the oldest house and occasionally during altered world events. Though this is often an involuntary process, the Shadow's known attraction to art provides us the perfect opportunity to create the world's first controlled bridge between dimensions that can be safely traversed in either direction. Laboratory will be built on sublevel 5, where experimentation related to linking with the threshold will be performed. This location will take full advantage of our proximity to Cauldron Lake. In this laboratory, we will simultaneously develop machinery that can connect with the AWE site in the lake and use art as the focal point to create the bridge. Precise methods are yet to be determined, though teams will soon be formed to explore processes involving art as a dimensional anchor, reality manipulation via art, and machine-assisted coupling. Signed, Dr. Jules Marmot, co-head of research, and Dr. Diana Marmot, co-head of research. And then we have annual report threshold study. Progress in the Lake House's directive to understand and suppress the Cauldron Lake threshold has improved this year. Research in the areas of threshold energy detection and measurement have made great strides. See reports WY113 through WY139, allowing us to work with the investigations department in the construction of an early warning system near the shore of Cauldron Lake. So that was that little building there. Exploring the relationship between the shadow and sources of light continues to be difficult without active threshold manifestations to test against. Additional means of containment and offensive measures against the shadow have similarly been difficult to develop without an active AWE, though theoretical research continues. Research into threshold suppression techniques is ongoing with no clear determination regarding their viability possible at this time. The team has been testing counter-frequency projection in the vicinity of Cauldron Lake per mandate V29 HED, with all findings being set to Dr. Darling as requested. In summary, 2017 has been a successful year with further promising breakthroughs predicted for 2018. Signed, Jules Marmot and Diana Marmot. All right. Interesting. Well, let's go into the office here. see what is happening. I hope this music does not get us into trouble on YouTube when we post eventually. What do we know? It's security.
It was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. I know you're here, they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home. Their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we gotta find a another code, obviously. It's probably on this sticky. 6 8 5 2 9 8. I was almost right. Light switch will appear in the room when you read all the documents there. Like the ocean view type light switch. I assume 6 8 5 2 9 8. There we go. And shut the lights off. Okay. Official complaint. Hello, Dr. Marmont. I received your formal complaint about Jules' behavior. Your claim he is maliciously keeping research material away from your team, but he says they have simply been misplaced. I understand you're frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If the issue persists at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate this issue. Does that sound agreeable? Sincerely, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. And we have a re-abandoned project archive. You cannot forbid anything. You're not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. You're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead. Then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always needed me more than I needed you. And then we have another one. It's like a constant fight between the two of them. No, Diana, I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, a crack in the lake house. If we continue with this research, we will lose our facility. Perhaps more than that. What is the point of succeeding if we are dead? That's very good logic there. He has a point. I am ahead of research here, and I forbid you from proceeding. See, he knew. He tried to warn her. Don't pretend like you are worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means they're the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events to meet our goals, not Wake's. Whatever those may be, the ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. Diana, considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Regards, Jules. Marmont, co-head of research. No, he refused. You know, protocol does not allow this sort of thing, and he says he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon. Like we're children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. Please, if you have an idea like this, come to me first, Jules. And what did he say? Was it approved? I just received your letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? Do you know how that looks? Dang. That's crazy. Hey, Pedro Alexandre, thank you for the sub, my friend. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see. So, let me look around real quick. Make sure we looted everything thoroughly. Looks like we are good to go. Let's make sure everything is reloaded when we come out the back of this. We could have taken a med kit or something too. we don't have. I think we got everything in here. But we didn't read this, did we? Follow-up report redacted. On the morning of redacted, the musician held at the lake house for research purposes was discovered missing from her cell. Really? I wonder what musician they had. Security footage of the cell from the night before was damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. Known professionally as Blank had produced a song called 6 Deep Breaths during her time at the lake house that was considered very promising as research material by Dr. Marmont, and Dr. Marmont somehow used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find Blank or redacted were brief, with any wider search considered an unacceptable risk to the lake house mandate of confidentiality. And we have action to be taken. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether any staff at the lake house were involved in the disappearance of Redacted. B, an investigation is currently ongoing as to whether the subject used the song they created as a redacted means of escape. C, all material related to and work produced by Redacted will be stored in the archive for future reference. D, online checks for the public reappearance of Redacted are to be performed weekly. No way. Known web addresses associated with Redacted in the past, known addresses with utilitarian AWE activity redacted, and then we got a website. I wonder if this is if we could look that up, chat. This House of Dreams blogspot. I'm gonna check that. I'll check that out off stream, and then I'll let you guys know in Discord if that pulls up something. I'm sure it probably does. Interesting. We've got these. Definition of art, a study. To truly comprehend the threshold within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand its attraction to art. However, even as the definition of art is as varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name, to that end, we must open a track of research dedicated to defining and quantifying art, ultimately rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold affecting reality have centered on writing, Wake 2010. Cinematography is also suspected, though not directly confirmed, Zane 1970. What about other mediums? We will need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting, dance, and so on, not to mention the myriad of genres or methods within each medium. And what about crafts outside of the most common artistic expression? Does any act of creation on a high level of expertise merit the title of art? Baking, woodworking, etc. What about non-physical mediums? Why is music and art and philosophy is not? Does something become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression, or an equation made up of all three? What would be the order of importance? What thresholds must each factor reach for the equation to succeed? Clearly, there is much to determine. We must begin with developing a methodology using a vast range of arts and general creative endeavors, both physical and mental, then find a way to test their potential connection to Cauldron Lake's threshold. Cauldron Lake is an enigma with many layers to pull away. If we are to understand it and ultimately bring it under control, the work will take years. Yeah, they've got their work cut out for them. That's for certain.
September 13th, 2023, notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water.
Yeah, she's so devious and diabolical.
An increasingly tight living space. This is how Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
All right. There's still documents to read in here. Or have we gotten everything? We should have gotten everything, I think, now. We got both of those and those. Okay. So I think we got everything, did we not? Just want to make sure, because there's a lot of intel in here, and we read this, right?
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had
a light shift. Okay, where's the light shift? The light shift is out here. Ah. Gotcha. More documents. Okay. Yeah, that I appreciate that. That would have been really easy to miss, but I kind of was looking at the cord on the ground already, so very interesting.
He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules.
She's so mad, but he was, at the end of the day, he was actually protecting her.
Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
Yeah, she is not happy. All right. Let's see here.
This doesn't look like Ian's style. A different artist.
All right. From Dr. Casper Darling, FBC head of research, to Dr. and Dr. Marmot. Subject, something to get you started. I couldn't stop thinking about this new direction for the lake house after I got back to New York. I hope pivoting to researching threshold redacted realities manipulation effect wasn't too much of a shock for you. It seemed like your work on containment was stalling, so I decided you all could use a fresh start. Here's something to get you started. Some drawings made by a certain redacted a while back, files 6001 through 6004, found in the attached envelope. Test for any reaction they may trigger with the shadow. Still don't know, or still don't like how unscientific that name is. You can designate the artist as P6 in your records. Ah, interesting. I expect regular updates. Go team, Dr. Darling. Okay, so this is still part of all of his research with Dylan and Jesse. ominous music of that. I feel like there should be something here, but there's not.
A light switch cord.
Okay, I think we got it all. All right, let's...
Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times.
3 times, yep. That's how, as we know, control was. So there's 1, 2, and third one's a charm. There we go.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
What the? Okay, that's just never ending back there. Do we have a map, first of all? No. Okay, none of these are openable. Is that drinkable? Maybe. Not openable. Alright. So it looks like we can only go in the one down here that's already open for us. With the symbol. That's kind of a new symbol, I think, because normally they're a spiral. Like that, speaking of spiral. Kind of. The oldest house. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to know who that is, though. It doesn't look like Trench, but it could be. It's hard to tell. Maybe when Trench was younger.
Panopticon. But the Panopticon is a...
Oh, no way. We're at the Panopticon?
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling.
That's Dylan.
Dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like rain. I'm not here. I'm in a forest. Sunlight on my face.
And those are his rants. Yep, there he is. No way. All right, do we step inside? Do we dare to step inside the line? Like, we can't let him out. Jesse Trench, but overlapped by Spiral. Nice. Wow, that's really cool. The symbol is on the doors in control mode. Is it that other symbol? All right. I probably missed that. I remember the spiral ones, but I didn't remember that particular symbol. That is cool. All right, so we got to investigate the lake house, explore the Ocean View Motel, and get to the experiment site on sublevel 5. Okay, so we're nowhere right now. We're just exploring. This is freaking cool. Okay, so let's see. We came from there. Oh man, of course my dog wants to go out like right when I get to this. Okay, let's continue on past and see if there's anything here. It could just be endless. Yeah. Hold on, dog. All right, guys, I will be back 1 second. So I'm just gonna play a little bit longer here, guys, and then I'll have to jump off because I gotta make lunch and stuff. And my son's home because Thanksgiving weekend they're out of school, so okay. There's nothing on this, I don't think. Okay, so this is where we came in. I don't know if we go back down here. Probably not, but I'm just gonna look.
Leaves rustle in the wind, in a forest, not here. Sunlight, trees are everywhere. A field of flowers, not here, not here. I'm in a
I
forest.
assume we were just supposed to go forward. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else down here that I know of.
Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like rain.
I'm still blown away by that they have this in here. This is so cool. And Control 2 is gonna be freaking phenomenal.
Sunlight, trees are everywhere. A field of flowers, not here, not here, not here. I'm in a forest. The sun is shining. I'm outside in a forest. The sun.
Try to talk. Oh, there we go.
I feel dirt beneath my feet.
Yeah, it wasn't giving me the thing to talk to him until I like stepped back here somewhere. I wonder why. Yeah, I see. I gotta put my cursor like on that. All right, let's do it from back
Major
here.
Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It was just one boss fight and that's it for the DLC. Oh, is that right? Okay.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
Yeah, he looks a lot different. He looks a lot different. Cause he was like, he had no hair in Control and was all shaved. Wow. Yeah, he's aged. All right. Why are you in a cell?
FBC containment unit.
I mean, we know why he's in a cell, but
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal. There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ.
we just traveled through
Is this the oldest house?
ocean view.
That's where I am.
So
Yep.
you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time.
Okay, what happened at
This is
HQ?
important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked.
He looked like this after you finished Foundation. Ah, gotcha.
Not yet. No.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
Attacked by what?
Attacked the oldest house. I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. I need to know if it...
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Oh, man.
Not really the oldest house. Felt wrong somehow.
At least my voice is back to normal. All right. Now, let's see what our mission is. Go to the experimental site on sub-level 5. So we should be able to go back now to the elevator. And hopefully go to level 5. Or actually, the elevator's here. So Let's do that. Before we do that, let me look and see if there's any other doors. Okay, we did those. We did those. We did those. Okay, so we should be all set up to go to where we need to go to. Oops.
Oh, Jesus.
Our friend the painting.
1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
6.
Okay, shut down the experiment. What the? Oh. Thought that looked like something next to me. Okay. They're giving us loot. We're gonna probably need it. Oh god, they're giving us that loot too. Okay, so we know that there'll be painting creatures, a bunch of other stuff. So let's get into this. There's a switch right here.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold.
That's what they did.
It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
So they like caused everything, it looks like. The Marmonts. Hey Dice, thank you for liking the stream, my friend. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, my friend. Oh, what's happening to her? Oh no. Well, that doesn't bode well. What's she beating him with? That's the painting guy, isn't it? The painter, I think. Oh, God. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Typical fucking Marmonts.
Man, I always forget she comes in like that quick too. Shit, now I'm stuck right here. And every time I like dodge, it cancels my reload too, which is not helpful. now she's gonna go up there. Okay, we're gonna be ready this time. Ooh, I just barely got out of the way of it. Okay, so it looks like we should always go left when dodging. Okay, I don't know where she went. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Oh no, I didn't. Damn it, got me. Okay. We're alright, we're alright. Come on, flashlight recharge. She's gonna go back up. The problem is I have like, damn, I have no ammo hardly now. And she's throwing these damn things at me. Shoot. Crap, this gun's not loaded. I got no place to dodge right there. Ah. I gotta change back to my other gun. Where the hell did she go? Did she go back up there to throw crap at me? I don't know where she is. Yep, she did. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! I finally got her. Wait, maybe. I shouldn't celebrate yet. I gotta hit this. To hell with this. Pull lever.
I don't have time for this. I need to shut down this threshold before it fractures.
Got her to rock and roll. Yeah. Dang. That was a very, 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 very tough boss fight. I can't, and we're on normal difficulty. I can't imagine that on like Nightmare. Hopefully you would have more loot to deal with. Like, I think what happened, guys, is as I looted that stuff, it wasn't in the boxes, I realized, because it actually went into my inventory. So each time you loop around, it gives it to you.
Realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen.
But I'm gonna be quiet for a minute so we can see what happens.
She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods.
Okay, this is when she came back.
It's a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous.
That's crazy that was a boss for the DLC. That boss was harder than any of the bosses, even Scratch when we had to fight him.
Threats.
Like, Scratch was pretty predictable as far as what you needed to do to get him. It was just surviving like a horde of monsters. And it didn't really matter like if you killed them or not. You just had to like survive them for a set amount of time, and then get him trapped in that box. So that was cool.